What's up, guys? Courtney Cox here. Happy Saturday. We are 2 days out from the Patriots Monday Night Football matchup with the Jets. So you know what that means. We got to bring Doug Kyed in for a little practice report. Doug, happy Saturday.
Thank you. You too, Courtney.
All right, well, let's jump right into it. On Twitter, a lot of people talking about two guys in particular who we are not expected to see on Monday, N'Keal Harry and J.J. Taylor.
Yeah, N'Keal Harry still dealing with a concussion that he suffered in week 7 against the San Francisco 49ers. So him and JJ Taylor's been dealing with an illness this week. Since he's not on the COVID list, we all have to assume that it's not COVID related, a different sort of illness. But yeah, probably not going to see either one of those guys on Monday night against the Jets. But that leaves the Patriots especially thin at wide receiver, where they only have Jacoby Myers. They've got Gunnar Olszewski and Damiere Byrd on their 53-man roster. Isaiah Ford also on the Patriots roster, but not eligible yet to play because of the NFL's COVID restrictions. He has not been able to be on the practice field, still going through the quarantining and testing process. So you have to assume someone is going to be coming off of the practice squad. There's 4 options on there now at wide receiver: Dante Moncrief, Christian Wilkerson, Isaiah Zuber, and Mason Kinsey. My guess is that it would probably be either Moncrief or Wilkerson coming off the practice squad this week. It would usually be Isaiah Zuber, but the Patriots have actually run out of elevations for Zuber. So in order for him to actually play this week, the Patriots would have to sign him to their 53-man roster. They might be a little bit hesitant to do that if they know that Ford and maybe even Harry could play in week 10.
Well, they are taking on an 0-6 Jets team, which is kind of music to Patriots fans' ears right now. And it could be a team without Sam Darnold. What have you heard about that?
Darnold is doubtful to play Monday night against the New England Patriots, so we won't see a repeat of the Seeing Ghosts game that we did last year when the Patriots went to face the Jets. I believe that was also a Monday night game in New York. But yeah, it is going to be now Joe Flacco likely starting at quarterback. And I think that Darnold is an upgrade over Flacco, but I'm not quite sure how much of a difference there really is between those two quarterbacks. You said the Jets are 0-8 this season. Darnold 0-6. Flacco 0-2, so neither one of those guys has actually been able to lead New York to victory in the 2020 season.
All right, and I got to ask, because it's been on everybody's mind after last Sunday's matchup, Chase Winovich, what do you think is going on actually? He saw a career low 5 defensive snaps on Sunday. For you, will we see more Chase this week?
Yeah, I asked Bill Belichick about this on Monday, and Bill was kind of in an odd tone of a mood anyway, but he basically said, yeah, Chase is a good player. He'll play. I'm not quite sure what's going on, because Chase Winovich did really say early in the season how much he had worked on becoming a 3-down player, working on his run defense. The Patriots were using him in that regard early in the season. And then his snaps really have just precipitously dropped off since week 4, down to the fact that I think he was only on the field for 5 snaps on Sunday. I would expect to see him play a little bit more. I think it might be a combination of things where the Patriots don't trust Chase Winovich against the run right now. They also haven't been forcing other teams into 3rd and long situations where Winovich would usually be used as a situational pass rusher. I know that there's some other conspiracy theories going on about if Winovich is marketing himself too much, the interview that he does on the Sports Hub on Thursdays. I'm not ready to completely throw those out, because I think that anything is possible with the New England Patriots. But we will see moving forward if Winovich does start to play a little bit more, and if the situations are a little bit better to actually get him on the field.
All right. Anything else from practice that we got to know before we head into Monday Night Football?
There's no healthy tight ends on this roster, which is a bit of a problem, but still a possibility that we see Ryan Izzo, who's dealing with a hamstring injury, or Dalton Keene, who's dealing with a knee injury, actually play on Monday. But the Patriots allowed themselves to get very shallow at that tight end position.
All right, well, there you have it. Always great stuff from Doug. You can follow along with him on Twitter at Doug Kyed. Reminder, again, I don't know how many times I can say this, Pats do not face off with anybody on Sunday. They take on the Jets on Monday for Monday Night Football.